Hello friends, welcome back to another video which is going to be very interesting because I'm gonna create a program to determine the probability of coronavirus in a patient. That is a huge problem nowadays. Okay, so let's get started. First you have to make a folder for programming. Let's name it coronavirus probability detector master. Now let's again make a new folder with the same name inside it. To be a bit sure, I will be using Visual Studio Code for this program in this video of Python and HTML. So let's first choose the folder and create a new file. So let's start by naming it main.python or main.py. That will be our main Python program in which we will run. Let's create another which will actually train the program. Let's name it mytraining.python. Now this is also very important as this actually gets the information and the data from the CVS file of Excel of number of people who have been affected. Now let's import some of the valuable flags and pickle. Okay, so let me just fast forward the video a bit because most people don't tend to watch the video. Okay, so first we have imported flags and render template which will actually help us to import some of the files, and pickle. Now pickle is very important as pickle actually has the machine learning feature and we can actually get the model.pkl most probably that. Yes, I've saved in this data folder model.pkl, model.pickle. So let's just copy it. You can't actually read this, I will just show you how this works. Okay, after opening this file model.pkl or pickle, you have to actually load this file. Now at last you have to close the program, so we have used file.close. After this we will just name some of the variables in this Python program like children or whatever names that will be there to input. You can see over here that I have gave double equal to signs. Now that means relation. A single equal to sign means value. Now the first variable that I have taken is children, and these variables are actually those input features that will be given to input in the program of the HTML. Now cases per 1 million. After that I will take a variable called deaths per million in this particular city. So deaths per million. Quite a few variables you have to take. Let's take age. What's your age? Then comma score is very important, comma score, because it actually determines how healthy you are or how positive you are in sports. Okay, there are 11 such variables. Let's take diuresis, platelets, number of platelets, then D dimer, which is also very important, heart rate, cholesterol, then Charson index, blood glucose, what is the glucose in your blood right now, insurance, salary, and FT per month. Now insurance, salary and FT per month is not needed. Just to make our program a little bit fancier, I've used it. If you have any question about this program, you can actually contact me or you can actually write in the comment section. I will be ready to help you. Now I have found this in the websites, in one of the websites that I have searched, that how to recognize whether a person has coronavirus or not. From those informations I have made this program to make the lives of most people easier. They can actually give the inputs and see their results, and they can be precaution over it. Actually this is very helpful for most of us if this works properly, because I've used NPR and NCR formula. I hope most of the advanced people out here are known to it. That is the permutation combination formula that is taught in mathematics. The formula has factorials in it. In that factorial formula only, used in Excel, I have got the results, that is in percentage. Now here I will use the HTML, but right now I didn't make any HTML, so I have just given hashtag.html. I'll just make it within a few moments. Let's finish the Python part first. Now let us loop the program by if name equal to relation main. Now, this part is used for looping. I hope most of the Pythoneers know it. Now let's show the pickle program, how it looks like. You can't read it in any normal software. I have used Atom, and this is very useful for making HTML though. See, these are the binary code of this PKL or pickle program. First you have to code it, and then when you save, the program will look like this. So now let's move on to our mytraining.py. The main Python has been completed. Now let's import pandas, numpy. These two are very important, and pickle also. Logistic regression also. Now let's give a loop, starting of a loop. Then now here for making it to train, I have to use train data and test data. Now CSV files that you are familiar in Excel. These are the CSV files that I have downloaded from the indiangov.in, which has all the possible people who are affected from coronavirus. These are the data sheets of CSV. I'll show them later in this video. First let's complete. Here is the path, and let me just give train dataset.csv. Then test dataset will be the same almost, only you have to give test dataset.csv. Here's the file. You can see there are about 22,000 people in total. As many people I could have downloaded. You can see over here. To be honest, I haven't made those Excel sheets. Excel sheets I had to download from online, from the gov.in sites. Now let's again give those variables of children, number of children in the house. Then you can give all the others, diuresis, number of platelets, HPV, then D-dimer, which I told is actually very useful. Some others are heart rate, that is actually like 77, cholesterol if you have any. Then insurance, these are just for fun, just to make my website a little more fancier. Salary and FT. Okay. So let's continue with some others which are there in the Excel sheet actually. Now that is the infect probability, which will actually give the result in percentage. In the train data of the Excel sheets of CSV, there are some of the variables that are given, like name, children, occupation, mode of transport, commodity, cardiological pressure if you have any, FT per month, diuresis, platelets, and all the same. Let's move on. A little bit of editing here and there, and our program will be ready. I hope most of you are watching from the first. the second inputs in main.py, you have to give the heart rate and HD cholesterol, etc. again. Now in the HTML files, you will see that specific inputs are there that will be given in option tags, like option 1, option close, option 2, option close, like that in HTML. For some of the, like blood glucose, you will have that. Now I'll take two other variables, xtrain xtest and ytrain ytest, which will be very important when you actually import the logistics regression from the Excel sheets. Okay, our program is almost over in the Python part. We have to just open the PKL and dump the information. Okay. Now we can move forward to our HTML. I'll just skip the HTML part because you can just download the HTML. So this is the HTML that we have created. Okay, little more editing, and here is the other part. This is the index.html that will be opened first. Now I don't have any internet, so it shows like this because I don't have any internet, but let me take the internet. Now let's code for the show.html. This is the result page which will be shown. So here this is how it looks. I've made this too from Bootstrap. You can also download Bootstrap if you want. And this is the logo that I will use in the program. Now as render templates, I have to paste all the HTML files in the template section. Now this is how it looks after internet. You can input those input files. Okay, little finishing touch and it's up. Now let's get ahead to the final project that we have created. It will run on Windows API. Windows API is actually very important to run Python programs in HTML. We have to switch on the debug mode also. Now let's click on the file. This is the result. Okay, now you can enter the children name, some of the about us, about me that I created, class 9, UP Public School. Okay, so number of children, let me just give you some examples, like enter number of children 165 per million affected, 2 deaths, my age is 14, coma score let's give 6, diuresis approximately 354, that is the actual one, platelets, let's give some random numbers. Let's choose blood, 6, insurance, these 3 are not important, so you can just give any of them. I've just kept this for fancy uses. Now you have 44% infection rate. Let's try it again. Let's give some random number. I hope you'll like this video. If you liked, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And some of my friends are also using their YouTube to make this channel during this quarantine days. Now please click on the left right corner to go to my friends YouTube channel of gaming, and you can also subscribe to them. Here are some of the information on coma score, the meaning of coma score, diuresis, platelets, etc. You can just see in your internet, or you can see right now. Now these are very important that I have got from Wikipedia, which can actually detect the problem of coronavirus in your body. So let's continue with the program. Okay, let us just give some numbers. You can see HBB is a protein, beta globin, which is the biological term for this. Please subscribe to my channel, by the way, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now let's give some randoms. Insurance, whatever, salary. Now let's submit. Wow, this time it has given 37% infection rate. Let's see. Now let's give any random number. Okay, let's give the age as 90, comma score 3, platelet 500, 24,000, 2400,000, cholesterol 76, 34 carcin index, salary 100, very less though. Submit. This is 50%. Okay, let's give anything. Wow. So this is the process by which you can do. I will try to publish this in some official website for which people will get actually benefited. I hope this is actually liked by you all. If any of the expertise are watching my video, please tell me if I have done something wrong and if the video is actually indeed good. Thank you. And this is the Excel file that I've told you that I will show. These are the stage 1, stage 2 of coronavirus. Okay. So please subscribe to my channel Smartest Works. I've used Python and for creating a program to determine the probability of coronavirus in a patient. This is Smartest Works and I am Arjo. Thank you.